Here we are, starting to snow here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and pull our power valves off. This is a 10mm socket. I'm not doing anything crazy with the gun here. Just trying to hurry up a little bit. First time you've seen these ones, you see you got a little bit of wear right there. Everything's good and smooth though. So when I first put these cylinders in, they were scuffing my power valves really bad, and there's a couple of guys I talked to that they'd never heard about this and have been dealing with sleds for a few years. So I said fine. So I just filed it down. Looks like it worked really well. It cleaned off I filed down the inside of the port and everything else, and really kind of made it as clean as I could and as smooth as I could, and it looks like my valves are no longer wearing funny, and they are doing just fine. Just fine. So we'll go ahead and set those down to the side. Now the next step is going to pull this the Y pipe off, the exhaust Y pipe. I'm trying to keep my tools warm in my pocket so I don't freeze my fingers too much. So across this top, there's a few bolts here that are problematic. My dogs are going off. But so these two bolts, I had to take an Allen wrench and actually cut the end with a grinder, and then to make it short enough to get in there to get that guy loose. But sacrifice one, and you just got to make sure. The biggest thing is making sure you're using the right size. It has to go in there nice and tight, otherwise you'll round out the inside of your hole, and then that really sucks. Then you gotta stuck on then you gotta get an extractor on it, and that sucks. So anyways, I'm gonna undo this, and since we don't have time lapse, so that's getting to these. The underside, I like to use a straight with a wobbly. You don't really need a wobbly, it just helps. Be able to get in there on it. Just break it loose with a 1/4 inch ratchet or whatever tool of choice that you have. Cut.